So you clicked on this video looking for a tutorial and demo, and that's what you're gonna get. So there's no need for an introduction, and let's get started with TaiKwonDo. The first demo we're gonna have is the fist maker, and this can be found both under the punch module and the high block module. And after you just read the directions really quickly, or if you just get straight into it, because the directions are on screen, you just learn how to make a fist, and that's basically all there is to it. There's a visual guide and on-screen instructions. Just follow them and you'll be fine, and this will obviously be useful for your punch and your high block modules. Now that we know how to make a fist, we can move on to our punch module. And in this one, you'll just learn how to throw a proper punch as we do in our Pumse forms, which is towards our solar plexus. It will time you, and you'll learn how to quickly and effectively extend your punch. Now, if you try to punch in a direction that's not towards your solar plexus, it will prompt you to punch towards your solar plexus. And you'll be trying this with both your hands, bringing your hands back up under your chin after each repetition. And that's pretty much it. There's some additional information in the instructions of this module if you want to read them, which you should. Now, the next one we're going to look at is our high block module. Now, this one is pretty similar to our punch module in the sense that it also times you for the time it takes to extend your hand for the move. Now, instead of punching, obviously you're going to be blocking for this one, and your high block goes above your head. Now, all you have to do, just like the punch module, you have to return your hands back under your chin for every single repetition. And then once it says go, you extend your hand above your head. Now, also similar to the punch module, if you do your high block not above your head, like somewhere off to the side, it's also going to prompt you to put it above your head and properly block. Other than that, it's a very simple module and just getting you into the basics of doing your high block. Now, the next one we're going to look at is our V stretcher, which is in our stretcher module. Now, the way you do this, sit down, make sure you have enough space, and position your feet in the shape of a V. Now, going down to either side or down the middle, it's very important that you keep your legs straight. Don't bend your knees so that you can really get a good stretch. Once you do that, when you go down to either side, I always like to say, bring your nose to your knees. That way you get a really good stretch. And when you're going down the middle, just remember, bring your head straight down and bring your hands to the corresponding sides. Now that we're all stretched out, we're going to take a look at our chamber module. Now, this chamber works for something like your snap kick, your front kick, your twist kick, but this can be very easily modified to suit something like your roundhouse kick, side kick, and that will be coming in future updates. But for this one, all you need to do is just pick up your knee, and that's pretty much it. Now, that is it for all the demos for today. Now, as always, I'm always going to be adding new features to Tai, making him easier to use and getting rid of all the possible bugs that you may or may not see. Now, if you have any feedback, both positive or negative, any complaints or bugs that you might have noticed, feel free to leave them in the feedback section at TaiKwonDo.org, and I'll be sure to get to them and address them as soon as possible. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.